Okay, really fast, because I know there's about to be a cutscene, because I did this before and it started one. We're playing milk outside of a bag, outside of a milk of bag. I think I got that right. And I think it's another visual novel, but let's just see. Okay, so we're at the Maze Bank Tower. The store is closing soon. Okay. This is really cool. Holy shit. It's got like a whole ass like little anime in it. That's a carton, not a bag, but okay. She about to air this whole bitch out? Hello, can I what? Fuck off, phone. It won't take much time. What do you see? Did not mean to open that. Are you sure? Fuck, I was looking away, damn it! Anyway, it's... Okay, okay. Stairs. Yes, Mom. What the fuck is happening? I'll look away for 2 seconds and some shit like that happens again. What do you mean continue? New bag. New game. Fuck. Well, I guess I could have done the intro there. Never mind. Are those people? I'm walking to my room, trying not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there. They dash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm in a little bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. Gotta listen to mommy. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. Ahaha! That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... Are you, though? Are you so certain? And then I run back to the supermarket and get more milk. I break into a run and dash toward the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers, but then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? Scared to death someone who's already dead. I don't know why I'm fucking up so bad right now. What if it actually revives them? No. I don't want to do that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hits the door and it flew open. Okay. And they're dead. As I expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bag of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with its unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf in a store or on the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world and into the scary unknown. I'm sorry, you poor thing. You poor thing. I turn in shame and leave the room in a hurry. I only bring others trouble. I walk towards my room through a narrow corridor. What the fuck is that? I meet a familiar, formless creature at the door. It locks me in its clutches and starts sniffing every inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and endure its tight grip that stops me from moving. Dude, what is that? That looks like some shit out of, like, Bloodborne. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. Don't move. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just start staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all pain. I've promised so many times. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discernible crawling under my skin and the ring of tightly sprung sinews. Sinews? But then the claw injects its venom into me. It hurts. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide into the floor. Just like last time, but why? Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Strong shivers run down my body, paralyzing every single cell, while my veins and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside of my arm. This looks so cursed. Like, I can't even tell what that's supposed to be. Kill me. Kill me. Hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory so I could gather them all later. I need to remember. A new wave of pain washes over me. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. Okay. Say it. I'll never drink milk again.
I'll never drink milk again!
I?
Say the fuck!
I'll never drink milk ever again.
Say it again!
Never drink milk ever again! Why does this homie got beef with milk, bro? What's that fuck? Oh, it's like a Ernest Scared Stupid, where they're like scared of the milk. It's gonna be some shit like that. Wait, I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I still feel comfy and warm in my room. Even the weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I've washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there's a time when the last minutes before I sleep were my favorite time of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moments where the reality and my dream world would clash. What was that, like, goopy ass, like, tentacle noise? I woke up for that moment's sake, lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool, but the dreams always slowly but surely slip away. As if somebody fished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left, and now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. Okay. That's a whole lot of medication, holy shit. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall for just a little more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be a soft and squishy. I press harder till the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy! Filthy! The pill flies straight into the waistband, and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that. Next was a flat pill of the same blood red color. There were the same letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy, but it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No, I don't even want to look at it. The pill flies into the waistband as well. The next half an hour goes by in similar fashion. I study every pill from all sides, and then I find a reason not to swallow it. I invent my own medicine instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in their healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about this to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And sure, I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. Oh, and she's sure I'm already sleeping. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I think something to myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder who's going to be my conversation partner. The Hat Man. Hey. Hey. Oh. Who am I talking to? Talk to my cat or some shit. Hey, long time no see. Am I talking to myself? You know we're only supposed to be once a day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures, the overdose side effects are the usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically, nothing I can handle by myself. After all, now I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Are you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. Well, I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best and make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't even need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything, and you can only watch and agonize over your own uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Stop lying. Nah, I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget that pathetic snotty girl for a long time. She just whines and whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now. Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last. Well, we'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something. I can feel tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin, and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them. That was fast, but not expected. Hey, at least I tried. Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks the wall are giving me, trying not to drown in their giggling. But then me, in the mirror, also shows me a creepy smile, bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. I wouldn't have helped even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind, 2 squared, 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidal structure cubed, a pyramidal structure hypercubed. I feel better. But my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude. It's not your fault. It's never your fault. Fine, you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it. I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I'd be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you ought to know how challenging it was. I like the atmosphere to this game so far. Is that why you threw away the medicine? What a stupid decision, right? Whatever it was your decision. Does it even matter? Yes? Somehow I find it hard to believe. Then why did you do that? I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true the pain subsided for a bit at the time, but now I feel it triple in force. It hurts so bad. Just drink your medicine already or I'll stop talking to you. No, don't abandon me. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating up in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood and transparent coating, I can't read, travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed. What do you mean? You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than the pain. Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill into the air and catch it with my mouth. Now we're cooling it, as they would say. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the cracking of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus. What do you mean by that? The fucking BDSM mask guy? Yeah, whatever that noise was. Do you want to talk about it? No, I've had enough of talking. You sure about that? What do you want then? Oh, it's freezing. I just want to lie down for a bit. Okay. So I'm gonna go, okay. Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't today. Can you stay silent, please? You shut the fuck up. I need to get my thoughts in order. I expected it to pan back to the pill bottles again. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed from my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off with my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Can I make them fireflies? I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts. They're fireflies now. Start whirling all over the ceiling in their own accord, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just, that moment doesn't come. The mocking sound of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough, I hate you. This is a nice room. Are we in like someone's brain or some shit? When limbo. I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. Now start over. No way. Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn! So that doesn't bother you? Should it? Yes. And what do you want me to do then? I don't know, it's up to you. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyway. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes and look to the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. Forget about them and go to bed. No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts, or else. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide here. They can be anywhere. Suddenly, I hear a deafening rumble. The clocks just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking about while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? What the fuck? BDSM guy's back. Are those lips? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They are so itchy. Why are you crying? Question mark, question mark. My eyes are itchy. Did you drink milk? I love milk. I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I need to have a bath, and then here, drink some milk. BDSM guy told you not to do that. First death, I died and felt something. I said, what even happened? What the hell? I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape. It's because you have a massive gaper, bitch! Gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. Well, that was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what? Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your fucking mouth, bitch. Okay, I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me, ehehe. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. I guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No. If I make even the smallest of messes here, I'll feel really bad. And the things should stay in their places, and is this like my alter ego? I don't know why I'm saying that now. But it could be like split personality? I did not read what she's gonna say. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't, and I won't. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch. Yeah. My oh my. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot. I have an idea. Last time, becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at different objects and something inevitably happens. It sounds so fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. I want to know what's the best part. And want to know what's the best part. You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes. I start panicking as soon as I get in the multiple choice situation. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. Do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around. Where would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? Aw, this is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey, what? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out from under my sweater. Wowie! There's smoke coming from your clothes. Whatever. So I don't have to point and click? Or I have to point and click the other ones? You got a firefly in your finger. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to come home now. Fucking eats it. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down, let's look for the others. Yeah. Fuck, I think I'm actually gonna have to point and click. Damn it. Pine paper. Usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn to them. It's the only kind of information I can take in without trouble. Dosage and side effects? Yeah. I thought you would know them by heart. Yeah. This is not your handwriting, isn't it? Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing. It's more like claw marks. Don't forget to thank your mom. I don't need your advice. My screen makes the pages rustle relentlessly. After a moment, a firefly appears from underneath one of them. After looking around in the businesslike manner, it takes off into a businesslike flight and ends up entering my businesslike ear. Hey, let's continue searching. Okay. So I've already looked there. That was loud. Okay, I guess I'm looking at that. I can't look at... Okay, I'm assuming you saved that for last. I get close to the waistband and look inside it with curiosity. Pill packing, notebook pages, and other garbage. Boring. There's nothing here, indeed. No self-respecting firefly would hide in a heap of garbage. Can't disagree with you here. Okay. In the box. Box cabinet. Dresser. I doubt it. All the compartments are locked. Computer. Look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger. A bizarre item. I fear it. Why? It's a long and boring story. Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist. I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here, and because they couldn't find a better place for it, they didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of the screen. Games, drawing, engineering, calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do. You had amusing hobbies. Yeah, I did. Before entering the web. Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine? As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined. Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay? Okay. Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives... Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else? Instead of saying hamster every sentence? Yeah. You'll end up returning to that. Fine. Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it. It gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while. I think it's trying to say something. I can see that myself. If only I knew what... Looks like a cipher. Don't you want to crack it? I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say. The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again as if coming back to its senses. For some time, I think about the further course of actions, then it flies up and dashes into my ear. Let's continue searching. Okay. Is it in the radio? No. Behind a book. This is my sketchbook. Half of it are blank, which means it's probably good for a couple of years. Well, it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get to the stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one. Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook, dumbass. Instead, so you want me to perform a string of actions, but you're telling me to do one instead of take another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires, the sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate, and Windows reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems to be like a stool is missing two legs. I squat and look again. All the legs aren't in place. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Oh, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried on the previous page the way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no. I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes with a headache in my head. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, I need to quit fucking with my lip. I need to put on chapstick. The rustling has stopped, even though the wind is still howling from every direction. It can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait any longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look if I wait a little longer. If I wait, open your eyes. No. It's okay, just do it. No way, I know you're lying. Calm down. No. 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 Fine. I open my eyes with the utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me. Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it. I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder. The pages lift up. I can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way. Everything that's in the past should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it. I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every new gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly. The wind immediately stops for a moment. The world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that is always silently haunting me fills my surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy. You make me so scared. This is a dude? I thought it was a chick. The firefly blinks, flies up into my ear, buzzing loudly on the way. I spend some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Whew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. You keep yapping about fuck all. Yeah, finish searching. I've managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me on the other hand. I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just gonna break to the starting point. No changes at all, a zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think about it too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? How about you run and get some milk? We'll go to the balcony and breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack at me. I subconsciously stepped away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? Damn, I gotta move my mouse. Why? This may sound silly, but I feel like something is watching me. Alright, let's stay here. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What's with this silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of a bag of milk. And yet, And don't have to talk about it loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. And also don't know how our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow too. And never ever. That's a goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really, really small one. What is it? I've blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I'd want to forget forever. I don't blame you, but was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I won't even be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrist and bite on my lower lip. Wait a minute, you're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone till you tell me. Bully. No, you! Okay. Sleep in a sleeping bag on your bed? Is that like Finn? Adventure Time? I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of the room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. It's sad because the dreams just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I'll believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course, and always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes that appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? Then one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of my room and couldn't move for a while, and then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me and hissing. It was horrible. And then, well, deserved, I guess? It felt like I was caught in the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But then the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed here. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kind of scared of them and can't even argue with them. But today, well, still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know? Use your hands. All right. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh! And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you want to say? I'd be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're going to talk about. I know just enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something that's actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes. You're not even trying. So that's the cool achievement I got. I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies a narrowly, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road, which could have seen it. Finally. I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn outside and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? I just heard my fucking hard drive unplug. The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name's Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that? None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude, but that's not like there's anyone else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the store. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that refusal is futile. Well, aren't you so full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decided that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? I mean, you might be. He's weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's a wacko, and his name is stupid. You can go. I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. And then he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way. I'm skipping there. Our trip to the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took a lot longer than it should have. After reaching the store's doors, we are greeted by a sign. 2OM in reverse in HYI exclamation point with a line. Okay. We're closing in 20 minutes. Who also had the bright idea to indicate their working hours this way? They probably have special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. Ah, so what's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of this brat, but a scary-looking man appeared behind the glass. He's holding a cardboard sign that says we're closing in 15 minutes. Oops, excuse me. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh. Oh, yeah. I came for milk. After another round of going across the long row of canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where to sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up. Tresca lets go of my hand and walks confidently towards one of the few store's customers. That person is standing with their back to us, studying something on the shelf. Hello, I can't hear neither the second part or his question, nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking the customer straight in the eye. I hurry towards them. Is he yours? The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression. If he's yours, please get him away from me. Yeah, I'm sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer. His mouth's ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. What the fuck is that look? That's a Chainsaw Man reference. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got so scared. He said, what? No, not again. Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hand. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Tresca pushes me away and runs off. We're gonna just sprint it out. Drats. You foiled my plans yet again. At the edge of the vision, I see the store's staff hang a new sign on the door. There you are. I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was. Hey, you. Move. I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of a long queue that has formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happened? The boy doesn't respond. He just looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towers over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them. Is he yours? Yes. Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please. Yes, of course. And the waiting fee? What? You heard me. I did, but that's unheard of. Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a retard, too. Okay. But you heard me. You know what? In a fit of rage, I throw a banknote to the cashier of much higher value than needed, even counting all the stupid fees, then grab a bag of milk and turn around on my heels. We're leaving, Tresca. We spend the whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards a gas station there. Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No? Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know? He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. Is he gonna run into the highway? It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eye. It was all a dream. It's like the eclipse in Berserk. I need to quit referencing random shit. That was the game? What? That was like 40 minutes. So I just woke up. It's still a dream. What was the fucking achievement? Good night. That was it. So I'm assuming like the cycle continues. Something like that. I mean, that was cool. I do like the atmosphere. I could probably come back for it for the other endings. But I genuinely don't feel like sitting there and rereading all the same shit again. But it was still like really cool. And then for like 40 minutes, that was pretty solid. I did, like I said, I did expect a lot more. Like, because I Googled it and it was like this game is 1.5 to like 2.5 hours long. But to be fair, Google's not an accurate gauge. But yeah, that is, I guess that's it for this. Probably gonna watch the whole credits just in case there's like video at the end. Aesthetic and dialectic. Special thanks to MD Dahlgren, Noah Lanier, Kevin S, Mike H, Selkie, Mondo Bizarro, Crispin Thurla, Ben M Beaver, Fading Glimmer, Spencefef, Nicholas G, Eli Murad. Okay. What's next? Oh my god. Wait, what if I click continue? It's to be a new game? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's gonna do it for milk outside of a bag of milk. Yeah, like I said though, I did expect it to be a lot longer. But I do have a lot of other stuff lined up, so look out for that. I should be uploading Neverending Nightmares today, and this will be tomorrow. So if you get to the end of Neverending Nightmares, look forward to this. If you get to the end of this too, you'll see it. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know why I worded it like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, I'm stuttering all of a sudden. But yeah, y'all have a good one. Peace.